Hi, my name is Joyce, Marketing Tech, and together with my technology partner, Easy Apps, we build cool, clever, customizable apps and websites to help your business grow. I'm here today to share with you 3 quick tips for what to consider when finding the right technology provider to work with, based on my experience as an app developer, a business owner with a lifetime of marketing experience as well. So, tip number 1, ask yourself the who, what, why, when questions so that you have a plan in place for where you're heading before you start. So, questions such as why do I need the tech for? What part of the marketing mix will this piece of kit fit into? Who will this benefit now? Will it really benefit them? What resources do I need to achieve this objective? So resources in terms of time, the people that you need to get involved, and the money that you have to set aside, including the budget that you need to set aside to do your marketing for this piece of technology you're bringing in. If you don't have a clear idea of what you want, chances are your app developer won't either. So a little story from me. When I first started creating apps for small businesses, I was so keen to get my first client. It never occurred to me to ask the client any questions about what they intended to do with the piece of kit that we built for them and what their expectations were. So as it turned out, all the business really needed was a new and updated website incorporating e-commerce for the new product range. Not really a business app, as they weren't really prepared to do the marketing legwork that comes with an app, nor were they prepared to pay someone to do it for them. So tip number 2, do your homework before you decide to hire a tech provider, for your business may depend on it. Find out who really is doing the work after you sign the contract, and do they really understand your project brief? And if not, how easy would it be for you to communicate with them on a regular basis to help them understand what it is you want? If you're dealing with a business development team or an account management person who's taking the project brief from you, ask them to introduce you to the design and development team and find out who you can escalate these issues to and what are their service delivery or response times. Do this even though you've been referred the provider by someone else, for what may work for their business may not necessarily work for yours. So it really pays to do this properly before you start. So, story. A client of mine recently told me that they had splashed a couple of grand on a website, only to find that the development team was based in another part of the world and uncontactable by phone or email, not only didn't deliver the website to the client's specifications, they were 8 months too late, which meant the client's online lead generation had to be put on hold. They had to put up with an old website. It wasn't really mobile friendly and therefore wasn't really searchable, and they were wasting the money on pay-per-click campaigns using an old website. Also, all in all, their business was affected by this 8 months delay. Tip number 3, get your team involved from the outset, especially those involved in roles who would be asked to use the technology later on, or who would be promoting a new technology to customers or employees. If you do this, it will help you to ensure buy-in from your team. So, last story from me. In the first 18 months of starting my business, I had an order from the boss of a mid-sized organization to build an app to boost their club memberships, which were declining at the time. Unfortunately, we didn't really get the buy-in from his customer-facing team based in a different part of the country, and we didn't do this from the outset, even though the team were later made responsible for marketing the app to their members. The team wasn't consulted on the challenges they faced and even how the app can help them do their work better. Some saw it as a drain on their time and an intrusion into their daily routine, an additional responsibility they didn't really ask for. Or worse, some feared the technology may eventually relieve them of their paid duties. So I hope you'll find the 3 tips helpful for when you're shopping around for a marketing or a technology provider to work with. And thank you for listening.